name's Angie. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I'd actually gotten pregnant when I was 17, and I had a baby, and the father wasn't around, wasn't ready, so I decided to step up and do what I had to do and take care of myself. I was working at KFC and doing homeschooling, and I graduated working at KFC full-time, and it wasn't cutting the bills. It wasn't providing for my kid. It wasn't doing anything I needed to do. So I had some friends who told me about a lot of money they used to spend, and where they spent it was at a strip club. So one night I just got fed up and decided I was going to work at a club. And I was working there probably for about 3 or 4 months when I had found out that there was more money to make in Myrtle Beach. It wasn't actually till I started working down here, and I was probably at the club for like 3 or 4 months, and I started to get into some really bad stuff. I did a lot of drugs, a lot of stuff to just make it pass, because I started to realize how crappy life was and how what I was doing sucked. And at the same time, I just became empty. I wasn't close to my son. Nothing made me happy. I mean, I would make $2,000 a night, and it wasn't enough. Nothing mattered anymore. I don't know, when I was working at the club, like first it was, you think it's nice because you feel like you have so much attention, and from being an insecure person, you know, you thrive on that attention. It's awesome that men adore you and everybody adores you and thinks you're awesome, but after a while you just start to realize that you're really nobody, and nobody likes you for who you are. Nobody knows you. They don't care about anything but your looks, and you just become empty. I mean, that was why I started doing drugs, because I couldn't handle the feeling of knowing what I was doing anymore. I couldn't stand to look at myself in the mirror, and not only that, I couldn't stand to look at my kid knowing that I was who I was. A guy that we used to work with told us about the church he used to go to, which was United Methodist Church. So me and my friend, you know, thought he was cool, so we thought we'd go to church, somewhere else to hang out with him. And just the sermon, I don't know, everything he said, it just made me want to change my life and just jump out and have faith that somehow I would get out of the situation I was in. So I think the following week I stopped dancing. I just turned everything in and said, I don't know how, but I'm going to do it. Jeff started talking about Fusion, and it was actually the last day to sign up. And I went to the front and I got infusion. And the second week infusion, they were talking about forgiveness, and just something clicked, and I was just like, I want to be forgiven, and this is the way I'm going to go. So I gave my life over to Christ the second week of Fusion, and after that it just was like bam bam, God changed my life. I mean, I met the man that I'm married to, Nick, and we talked for 2 days, got engaged a week later, got married a month later, and got pregnant the same night. So it was kind of like everything just turned around, and it's just been awesome. I mean, I can wake up and look at myself in the mirror. I can look at my kids and just know how great life is. I mean, I can wake up beside a man who loves me for who I am, not just the way I look. I was just a lost soul. I was somebody who hurt so bad I couldn't see straight, couldn't stand my life or anything about it, and I thought I'd be better off not here, and God just kind of reached in and showed me that I did matter, that I wasn't who I thought I was, that I was a wonderful child of God and somebody that He loved and cared about and wanted to take the time and show what life was really about. And I just pray now that through my life and through what I've been through, it gives hope to people out there who think there is no hope and there's no plan, there's nothing better than what they have, because God's plan is far better than we can ever imagine.